Are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
We're live. Hey guys, it's me, Brendan. You can tell because I'm Brendan. I'm here with a special guest. You might know him again because we already saw him. You are
Zanin.
Ooh, that's a nice name. We got some bleeping books. Pretty interesting books right here. I know. I'm Brendan. So talk about stuff.
Well, what would you like to talk about first?
I'm Brendan.
We're closed.
Obviously.
We're closed.
Hi, I'm Alanis.
What's on your shirt?
You're closed.
This is actually a
We're closed.
image book, Black created, Black owned. It's called Excellence, and it deals with a hierarchy of Black wizards who are engaged in a war amongst themselves in New York City.
All right.
Wow, that's a lot of words.
I'm a wizard.
But
I'm Brendan.
I'm a white wizard.
And I'm Brendan.
Yeah. The better Brendan.
The better Brendan.
The better Brendan.
The
Yeah.
better be.
The better be. Yes. Yes. The better be.
Yes.
The better Bureau of Brendan.
If you say so.
The Council of Brendans.
Well, I gotta go do some Brendan stuff.
Cool. Nice.
Like eat kale salads. Who eats kale
hey,
Brendan, the next generation.
I don't eat kale.
anymore?
I drink kale.
That's even worse.
All right. I drink it as a smoothie. In fact, I'm pretty sure this the peanut gallery over here once said, "Why is Brendan drinking mud?" You know.
You say that.
Drinking mud. Hello, everybody. Fat Jacks Comicrypt. For anyone who's wondering what it's like to hang out here and talk about comics and try to sell comics, this is a little bit more like this is closer to the reality than just Al and I standing here and talking. You get this one. You get the Monday morning quarterback over there.
We're closed.
You get this.
Yes.
Does he?
He's
He's just looking, Henry. Henry just being an asshole. I mean, you know, it's classic at this point. Henry misunderstanding people's intentions.
It's like a regular Friday night.
Just like a regular Friday night, you know?
On a Sunday.
Except it's a Sunday, yes. But it's Labor Day weekend. So that's why we're all kind of here hanging out and stuff like that. You know, because I guess nobody has to work except me. And I'm not even sure, is this work? I
Do
mean,
you have Spidey Super Stories #1?
we do not have Spidey Super Stories #1. We have issue 12, 40, and 44. 12 has Patsy Walker, Hellcat, fighting the Owl. 40 has Spider-Man and Hawkeye using the biggest bow and arrow that has ever existed. And issue 44 is the Vision and Spider-Man meeting Mr. Time. Because, okay, all right, real quick. How many characters have time in their name, specifically villains? Dr. Time, Mr. Time, Time Master.
Well, time is forever, so.
Time is forever.
Now with
This feels like forever.
with Clockface, would that qualify?
Clock face, I guess. I mean,
It counts.
I guess if we're talking clock themes, you know. Real quick, let's do business. I bet all of you are really excited about that because it's the best part of the show. No one's here to watch us talk, even though that's why I'm here. But that is not what Mike pays me for, so I have to try to attempt to sell some books. So if you're interested in buying any of these books, claim them in the chat. Please try to be as specific as possible. Let me think. If you are not in the Philadelphia area, you know, close to our shop here, because guess what? We're in Philly, which we now have a canal through Center City. I didn't know we had that before. It's a canal of toxic shit, but still, people are diving in there and swimming around and stuff like that, so it's got to be kind of cool. But anyway, if you're not in the Philadelphia area and you can't pick your books up here, anything you claim, or if you're over close to our Oakland, New Jersey shop, you can pick up books there. But if you are outside of the area, obviously we're going to need to ship you those books. Al does the shipping. Al is not here. So I'm going to give the information as best I know it, which is very little. But we're going to need your contact information and your shipping information. The best way to contact us is our email, which, yeah, there it is. It's in the Chiron at the bottom. It's fjccshow@gmail.com. Anyone who wants to check us out, we don't have much of a social media presence, but we're on Instagram at the FJC Paradox. Actually, you know, our little social media whiz over here, Brendan 2.0, he had us live on Instagram for the whole local show. I mean, we had one viewer, but hey, man, that's one viewer more than we had 20 minutes. You know.
We had like 6.
Okay, it's probably people who follow our page coming and leaving because they were very confused about what the hell was going on.
It's like, hey, you're not Brendan, you're black.
Yes. I don't know if you figured this out yet. I'm not black. Like, I'm Irish and German, which doesn't have a good relationship with race through the years, I think. We have Jason hanging out in the background there for anyone who hangs out. Jason, do you have a different name on the chat?
I do not.
You're Jason?
Just straight up Jason.
Jason K. The king himself. So Jason is actually here.
Pancake waffle wants your venom mug, Brendan.
I know, sorry, but we did figure out where it comes from. I think Jason, it's a loot crate? It's a loot crate. All right, and loot crate doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah.
I got $1,000, I'll show you one.
Does it come with a $995 shoved in it? I mean, good Lord. Yeah. How you doing, everybody? Henry is hanging out because obviously Al's not here. Henry's hanging out, manning the chat. Obviously, he can't type in the chat, so please, if you have any questions, let Henry know. He will relay it to Zainin, and then I will have Alanis answer the question because he's the one who has all the answers, obviously.
I have all the answers.
All the answers. The guy who is barely on camera, but you can see his shoulder. Come on, you have to have presence, my friend.
I have presence.
There you go. All right, so it's the Bopsy trio with their man, this would be a fun band, to be very honest with you. This is a good time, you know. Okay, now you can step off because I need to make room so people can actually see the books. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going to talk. We're having a good time. It's Labor Day weekend. A bunch of these people are off. But if you see any books up here that you're curious about, some of you probably are following us over from the local show, so you will most likely recognize this entire section over here because it's everything that was displayed but did not sell on the last episode. But we got some new stuff up here. We got some real weirdo. I'll show you everything, but I'm giving you a precursor. Also, at some point, I'm going to probably completely lose control of this. So I have $10 variants, $5 variants, $3 variants. I got $2 Bronze Age, Marvel DC, Gold Key, stuff like that. We'll probably have fun just pulling stuff out. I'll probably have the guy who's yawning over there, which is my favorite thing. Nothing keeps my energy up like someone yawning. What are you? Are you the new Snyder of the show? You know, but at some point, because again,
Hey, Brendan.
yes.
Elvis Benjamin wants to know that you still have Marvel Premiere #1.
That was first appearance of Power of Warlock.
No. Sorry, man. That sold 3 shows ago. Yeah. So no luck on that one. I apologize. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I would love to be able to fulfill every request because I don't know. I want people to love me. I don't know. So sorry, man. No Marvel Premiere #1. In fact, I think the only Marvel premieres that we have up here right now, we got issue 2. There's Marvel Premiere #2, where Warlock gets his name Adam. We also have Marvel Premiere #9, #12, #14, 32, 33, 34, 38, and 39.
Hey, Brendan.
Yes.
Ashley D. Skyrim wants to know, have you got Captain America #1 with Hitler on the cover?
In my dreams. No, sorry, man. I can't tell if you're busting my balls. But if I did, it probably would have sold on the local show. I would imagine Jason probably would have gotten it for all I know, yeah. Because he loves his villains.
I would have bought it.
Yes, of course. Henry, who is not a Nazi, but for some reason really loves Nazi memorabilia, he would have bought it.
And that commands 6 figures.
6 figures, word for it. Man, you should have saw how excited Henry got. He saw that issue of Wonder Woman with Adam Hughes, and there was all these like swastikas on it. Henry goes, "Ooh, what's that?" I was like, "Henry, man, come on, you're scaring me, dude. I can't tell if you're just being ironic or not, you know." But anyway, we got some Marvel milestone books. We got some speculation here. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. This is going to be freewheeling because I don't know what to do.
How about the phone number?
Oh, yeah. No one uses it. I think you're the only person who uses it. Kyle hit us. He threw the 215-963-0788. If for whatever reason you need to give us a call, please give us a call. But if you're going to prank us, actually, I always make the threat that Al's going to rip the thing off. No, I'm pretty sure you'll make a friend in Henry. So if you want to call and talk to Henry, if there's any ladies out there, he's open. He runs the gamut of age, and so.
I'll take that over for him.
All right, let's think. Things are. We talked about our email. We talked shipping. That's more of an Al thing. I'm so sorry, but usually I think it starts like no matter what the item is, like the first item right out of the gate, I think it's like $7 or $8, and then every additional item starts to. Again, you would think I'd be good at this almost a year into it, but I'm not. That's why I miss having Al. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'd give up all 4 of these guys to have Al back.
Here. No, Al is indispensable. We miss you, Al.
We all wish I was here.
Yeah. Oh my God! At what point do we all just have a fight? All right, but it's okay. But we also have Chuck. He's hanging out with us. We got He-Man and Skeletor.
Ashley D. Skyrim wants to know if you have any Nottingham comics.
Maybe, I don't know. How about this, Henry? If anyone asks if we have anything, no, I keep saying no. Sorry. Actually, we'll take a note, Ashley. So Henry, write down Ashley Nottingham comics. And we'll look into it. Or if you want, he's being a kid on his phone. He's playing a game. That sounds right. Jason is being Jason. Jason, you want to see if we have Nottingham comics? All right, cool, man. Putting people to work for free. Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, so real quick, I'm pretty sure it's most of. We also have breaks. Let me think what else I'm doing. I think it's it.
Lord Howard Hurt said Al was lazy not to write him down about the shipping.
Hey, no disparaging Al, okay? Come on. I mean, you can make fun of him, but don't disparage him, right? It's a big difference.
He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to make fun of his appearance, I mean, go right ahead. If you want to gossip about him, go right ahead. But say that he's not doing his job well? Come on. Lord Howard Hurts, you know better than that. Okay, so let us move on because I absolutely have no plan. So, Zanin, keep me together, my friend.
I will definitely try.
Hey, Fred Chamberlain's got a question for you.
Yes, Fred, what's up? What's the question, Henry?
Do you have any Kool-Aid Man comics?
No, sorry. No Kool-Aid Man comics. All right, Ashley, we have Nottingham number 4. Okay, so thank you, Jason. That was very kind of you. Real quick, if anyone's looking for some weird stuff, Jack the Ripper is back in the news.
Really?
No, but I was really hoping I was just going to say that and like some great thing was going to come to mind. But I'm not very funny.
It sounds kind of political.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. No, is anyone here familiar with Eternity Comics? Do you remember Eternity Comics from the 80s?
Very vaguely.
How much is Nottingham number 4?
It's $4.50. So anyway, Eternity Comics. They're from the 80s. They're part of, I guess, the black and white boom that was going on in the 80s. Okay. Anyway, these are just weird. All right. It's Jack the Ripper 1 and 2. So there we go. Jack the Ripper issue number 1 and Jack the Ripper issue number 2, created by a bunch of people I've never heard of before. I imagine they're all wonderful people and all, so I will not disparage them like Lord Howard Hurts is doing to Al. But at the same time, other than the fact that they're high grade, very fine near mint, and they're both at $4, I don't really know what else to say.
Well, it's Jack the Ripper. You don't need to say anything else.
That is a good point. Who do you think Jack the Ripper was?
In reality?
Yeah.
I think it might have been one of the members of the royal family.
That's nice. What was Alan Moore's conceit? Was he was the royal physician? He was the queen's physician, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was trying to cover up the
couldn't catch
pregnancy? Yeah, that's why they couldn't catch him. Yeah. In fact, you know what? We don't have to talk about comics. Let's just make it a true crime podcast, people. I mean, that seems to be really popular.
Speculation.
Yeah. Yes.
Ashley wants that Nottingham number 4.
Okay, then here, put it aside for Ashley. Here, Henry. Here you go. Man, you're just the epitome of laziness. Can't even get off your damn seat to pick up a book. I imagine most of you don't know. There's a little movie that just came out this weekend. Is it doing well? Does anyone?
I enjoyed it.
Did you see it?
Shang-Chi?
Yeah. How do you pronounce it, Atlantis? Shang-Chi?
Yeah, Shang.
Shang-Chi?
Shang.
Shang. Okay, all right. So if I say Shang, I'm culturally inappropriate?
Yes, very.
Okay, all right. Enough said. Then I will just say this. There's a new Marvel movie where a guy punches and kicks a lot of things. And supposedly people are into it.
I really
I
enjoyed
loved
it.
it.
You enjoyed it? You liked
The
it?
fights. The
Yes.
fight scenes are the best.
Oh, for real? Like,
The
they
actions
actually,
were actually really good.
it really pulled it off?
The last 20 minutes, but before that, yes.
The final.
On point.
How about this? I have a better idea. Instead of a true crime podcast, Jason Atlantis, would you please come up here and enact the movie for us? No, but that is encouraging to hear. So with that said, I don't have much, but Gary, if you're watching, I will look for those cheap Master of Kung Fu's. But real quick, this was a little summer special that came out back in the 90s. Moon Knight teaming up with the Master of Kung Fu. I can say that appropriately without being inappropriate, right? Okay. This is a very fine near mint copy at $6. And then we have a really cool Paul Gulacy, an artist that is pretty much probably the most well-known Master of Kung Fu artist. Anyone disagree?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. This is a variant that came out for Master of Kung Fu #1. It's a very fine near mint copy at $15. All right. So that might be it for, because Mr. Hunter, he grabbed all those Marvel team-ups where the Master of Kung Fu shows up. Man, you got it in my head now, man. I'm so afraid to say Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, or, God, man, I feel like an idiot.
A's are used.
What's that?
A's are used.
A's are used, yeah. Do we have like 2 viewers now? Have we lost everybody? All right, real quick, this was just something kind of neat, purely because I love to keep talking about Bill Sienkiewicz. This was back in the 90s. The Magic the Gathering card game had a series of comic books. This is part of that. This is the Ursa Mishra War, Volume 2, Issue 2. This actually, it comes with a bunch of cards that are out of print. So if you're into Magic, here you go. Very fine near mint copy at $10. Also, we did have a couple things that was not on this, but for anyone who's looking for it, it's a little bit of speculation. We have Brightest Day #4, which is the first appearance of the brand new it's over. I got the yips. Man. God, I can't make a free throw anymore. It's the first appearance of the new Aqualad, who is the son of Black Manta, and there's a lot of rumors going on that he will appear in Aquaman 2. So a lot of speculation interest is beginning to shift towards buying low so they can sell high in like a year or so. Also, we have the first appearance of Lyra, the daughter of the Incredible Hulk and Thundra. This is Hulk Raging Thunder one-shot, high grade at $15.
I just can't get over that whole story. Thundra
and the Hulk?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure she rapes him. I'm pretty sure it's like Talia al Ghul and Batman all over again. Yeah. Like, I don't know can the Hulk consent?
Not for Bruce Banner.
Like, do we consider that Hulk and Bruce Banner are 2 separate entities?
Ooh,
Well,
Or is the Hulk?
tell Fred Chamberlain that's the second copy of Hulk Thunder. He's got his.
Oh, Mr. Chamberlain, you got yours. We were just, in fact, Yeah, I had 2 copies of Brightest Day #4, and I have 2 copies of Hulk Raging Thunder. So I figured I might as well give them a shot here, just in case someone watches us. I'm pretty sure anyone who watches the local show watches this, and I have no idea if anyone just watches this. Also, a copy that we have again, I found a couple more earlier, was this beautiful Alex Ross cover with all of the multiple Kangs that was really hot a few weeks ago. And of course, I'm always behind the times. So once books have value but have no interest anymore, that's when I roll them out because I'm terrible at this. All right, so, man, what am I doing? Okay, we're not even close to our first break. So, Zainin, it is a pleasure to have you on the show with us.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm, again, glad that you have me out here. It is an experience.
It is. It is kind of like hanging out with us here at Fat Jacks.
Hence the name.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't started talking about political or religious controversies yet.
We'll wait for the first break.
I mean, I haven't mentioned Texas. I haven't brought up the existence of, Zainin is not in the chat. Yes. Yeah. For anyone who is not aware of who this guy is, because,
Hey,
yes.
Thomas Bishop wants to know if there was any Black Widow books this week.
Like this week in terms of like on the show or coming out? Because no, we don't have any Black Widow. Do we have any Black Widow? No, we have no Black Widow. Yeah, no Black Widow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
We probably should have talked to this about it before the show. Those are all good questions, but I'm now beginning to realize how much Al shields me from questions that I don't actually have an answer for in the moment. And I feel bad because I've been told to interact with the chat more because that's supposedly, because what's the point of a live stream show if you're not interacting with the chat? Because anyone can go to eBay and just buy comics. So we have to create an environment here that, a cult of personality that also sells comic books.
Hey, he keeps asking Mr. Skyrim does about Bermuda Triangle comics.
Ashley, I have no idea what any of that is. Henry, God damn it, Henry. Does anyone know what Bermuda Triangle comics are?
Can't help you there.
Sorry, no. Are there comics where people like disappear in the Bermuda Triangle? Is it a big crossover that I didn't know about?
Maybe they're just having fun at Henry's expense.
But yet it's my expense. It's at my expense. That's what's happening.
Ship has become lost.
Wait,
Ship.
I really thought we would make it past 7 o'clock before this happened. Yeah.
It says 7 minutes.
7 minutes. All right. Do you know what 7 minutes means?
No, I don't know.
Good Lord, Henry. What the fuck are you doing, dude? It's to a break. 7 minutes to a break.
Moving along.
Okay. So, we talked about all those. You know what? I'm going to hold all that to when we come back from break. Really quickly, for anyone who might be joining us that missed out on the local show, let us quickly talk. This is the Umbrella Academy hardcover that came out this week. It was the retailer thank you variant hardcover. It's a rare one, or at least I think it's rare. We only have one copy. We'll never see this again. It's $50. It collects the first 6-issue series of the Umbrella Academy, the Apocalypse Suite. We also have 3 Marvel Milestone Edition books. We have Amazing Spider-Man #1, very fine, $9. We have Incredible Hulk #1, fine plus, $8. And we have X-Men #1, very fine, near mint, $11. We also have, because a lot of people are into the Riri Williams thing is happening right now, we have a fun little cover of Champions #16, very fine, near mint copy at $6. This is the issue where Spider-Gwen, Ironheart, the new Falcon, the new Patriot, Moon Girl, and Devil Dinosaur, it's when they all join the Champions. We also have a fun little cover from a cover artist whose name Tedesco, I believe, and I feel like a real fool for not knowing his name because I love his work. This is Hawkeye #12, where Kate Bishop and Wolverine, that's Laura, X51, is that Laura, the Wolverine?
Is it
No,
X23?
X23.
Yeah.
X51 is Machine Man.
Yes.
I knew it sounded right. Anyway, they beat up a bunch of boys. We also have the New York Comic Con, J. Scott Campbell, not New York Comic Con, Midtown Comics NYC variant of all new X-Men #1, very fine near mint, $30. We got a Secret Invasion #1 director's cut, high grade, $20. We got Batman 442, the first time that Tim Drake officially becomes Robin. This is a very fine near mint copy at $10. We got Fantastic Four 272, fine plus at $15. The first cameo appearance of Nathaniel Richards, who is not only the father of Reed Richards, but possibly, we know in the comics he's got a connection to the Kang dynasty, but people are speculating that this might become relevant in the MCU because of Kang's importance and the coming of the Fantastic Four. We have Marvel Premiere #2 that we talked about earlier, where Warlock gets Atom. It's a fine plus copy at $22. And then we have issue #9. Now, the rest of these are going to be Marvel Premiere. Marvel Premiere #9. This is a very good copy at $6. We are in the Englehart Brunner run of Doctor Strange in this Marvel Premieres. We have Marvel Premiere #12, another great Frank Brunner cover. This is a fine minus copy at $10. And then we got Marvel Premiere #14, which I'm pretty sure is the final issue of Doctor Strange in Marvel Premiere before he gets his own title. It is a fine minus copy at $10. And Henry, yes.
Okay, Nick Borrucci wants you to show him the Batman and the Fantastic Four Nathaniel Richards again, and he's also claiming Marvel Premiere #9.
There you go. There they are. So, fine plus, $15. Very fine near mint, $10. And which one? Marvel Premiere #9?
Yeah.
All right, Marvel Premiere #9. A very good copy, $6. All right. That is leading
Did you
into
claim that?
not that I'm aware of yet. He just asked about
Claim
it.
#9?
Yeah, you claim Marvel Premiere
Oh, my apology. I wasn't paying attention.
And he wants the Batman and Fantastic Four, too.
All right. Those are all for Nick. There you go. And then I talked about the Marvel Premiere #14. Then we got Marvel Premiere #32, Monarch Star Stalker. What was it, Chaykin?
Yes, Howard Chaykin.
Chaykin. First appearance of a character that Marvel can't seem to get to pop. And then we have issue 33, another Chaykin.
Yes.
All right, that's a Gil Kane cover, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, first appearance of Solomon Kane in color. That seems to be important to some people. Marvel Premiere #34, The Mark of Kane. Fine minus at $4. Oh yeah, the first appearance of Solomon Kane in color is a very fine at $5. And then we have Marvel Premiere 38, the first appearance of Weird World. All right, it's a very fine copy at $6.
It's Mike Klug.
That is definitely Blue. Yeah, thank you. You mean,
That's why he's here.
I'm pretty sure I'm really hot. Is nobody else hot?
It's a light.
Yeah. Marvel Premiere #39, fine copy at $4. You get Torpedo. Did we lose Atlantis?
Now he's back here.
Oh, there it is.
Nick Borrucci wants Marvel Premiere, all the Marvel Premiere Doctor Strange.
Okay. There we go. And then we have Marvel Spotlight #1, a very good plus copy at $15, the first appearance of the second Red Wolf. And then we have Champions #1, the shepherd's pie of comic groups. I mean,
Who's left, buddy?
a very good plus at $13. Whatever's left.
Whoever's left.
Just throw it in there.
You got a team? Nope.
Yeah, you're now in the book. That is right. Okay, so that is all the books that we had on our local show, and I figure it's about time for a break. So take it away.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
And then it doesn't work. Hey, how are you? Yeah, we're back. Hey, Henry, are we back?
I guess.
You guess. Man, so engaged. God, I can't wait till Al leaves me with just Henry. Henry, are we the dynamic duo of Fat Jacks?
Yeah. We're like Albert and Costello, man. We don't agree on nothing. We're like Siskel and
Oh, it's Bruce and Jason.
Better be Bruce in this scenario.
Al's not going anywhere. Don't let Al fool you.
I don't know. Every time I end up without Al, I get nervous. Yeah. All right. So we're doing this, fellas. All right. I feel like I haven't taken a breath for the past 2 hours.
It's been one of those days.
It's one of those days, isn't it?
I blame it on Made in America.
Yeah, for anyone who's not familiar with Philadelphia right now, we have the Made in America concert going on.
And the city's been flooded for like a week now.
Yeah, the city's been flooded. Man, you know what? I love I don't think I came up with this joke, but I do like when everyone talks about. I know I've said this probably to some of you, but when people talk about how divided we are as a country and everything like that, and we've never been more split and everything, and my reaction is always, one half of the country is burning and the other half of the country is drowning. You know, welcome to the future.
It's the apocalypse.
Cigarettes and sex with the apocalypse.
We've had three major tornadoes in the last couple
Yeah,
months.
yeah. We had a tornado that tore apart McMansions in Jersey in an area that never gets tornadoes. Now, again, I'm glad that nobody died as far as I'm aware, but those McMansions showed how poorly they're built. Because you look at the damage, you're like, that looks like cardboard. But again, you know, I feel terrible for everyone who lost their home and everything like that, but there's a reason why they call them McMansions. And I love how crooked the camera kind of is. How do you feel that you don't have a left arm?
I can deal with it. I mean, it's only until 8 o'clock. I get it back.
Do you want to come closer?
Sure.
Because we don't have the microphone anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, you can come a little closer. Don't be scared. I won't bite.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I might, but it'll be me.
I don't want to block the books, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Brendan.
Yes.
Mr. Chamberlain wants to know if we have any Andy Griffith comics.
Long pause.
Mayberry? What? Yeah, hold on. Let me get my Opie comics. Fred, I have no idea, dude. All right, so I got to attempt to sell comic books. Oh, I can't completely lose it. We have an hour and a half left. Okay, so we are now going to step into the realm of each of the next books I'm going to point out are all $30. Okay, so if you're like, what the hell? Now, I know for a fact these books were signed by the people who signed them. And we do not have a certificate of authenticity for any of these. But each one comes with a little note card with the gentleman who got these signed, wrote down who signed it, where they signed it, and the date they signed it. That's the closest we have to this. Yes.
Brendan, Mr. Chamberlain wants the other copy of Hawk Thunder. He wants both of them.
Okay. And ask Mr. Chamberlain if he... Oh, shoot, it's gone. Okay, all right. I'm not going to say anything in case I screwed up. No, I didn't screw up. Anyway, yeah, so these are all signed books, okay? So let's talk about these. And it's this row up here. So the first one we're going to start out with is Marvel Zombies 2. All right. Number 1, signed by Robert Kirkman at the Image Expo in February 25th of 2012, and then signed by Arthur Sudam. Is that how you pronounce his name? Sudam. I've lost my peanut gallery.
Well,
Yeah.
that's close enough.
I know to the words.
That's close enough.
Sudam. Okay. He signed this book at Philly Wizard World on June 2nd of 2012. Again, all of these signed books are $30. And then we have Justice League number 12, the most incestual kiss I've ever seen. Superman and Wonder Woman making out. This one is signed by Jim Lee from the New York Comic Con of October 13th, 2012.
That's a good cover, man. Superman belongs with Wonder Woman, man. I don't like that him with Lois Lane. That shit was horrible. I like the whole Superman Wonder Woman being a couple thing, man. It makes sense.
Did I say it was a bad cover, or did I make a comment about? And by the way, just so we're clear, Superman really looks like he's pushing himself on Wonder Woman. Like, if you notice the way Jim Lee drew it, they're not actually kissing. Like, Superman's definitely all like, ah, and Wonder Woman's all like, yeah.
It's a real, like,
And again,
frat party type of positioning.
and she really is lassoing him as if she's trying to, like, not reject him, but sort of pull him away. I'm pretty sure Superman's trying to give her the Kavanaugh, so. Oh, did I say something? What?
What about Texas?
What? The most unqualified. Did you read any opinions that guy wrote? How did he even get a law degree? Anyway, here is Detective Comics number 4 from New 52, signed by Tony Daniel at the New York Comic Con, October 13th, 2012. You're going to New York Comic Con this year, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and I'm actually going with Trell.
Nice.
Trell's going Friday and Saturday.
Baltimore is in the next couple weeks.
No, I will not. Sorry.
He's got one con in him, okay? One con.
There's 4 cons in the area: Baltimore, New York.
We can't all be John Constantine, okay? I mean, sometimes certain cons are really crappy real estate developers from New York who don't deserve anything that have ever happened to them good in life. And some are beautiful, beautiful, scabby British weirdos. What's up, Alanis?
We're just going to fly past that.
Fly past what?
Constantine?
Constantine.
Constantine?
No, it's Tyne, like
Tyne?
fine. Yes, that is the print. Yes. I spent my entire life calling him Constantine.
So what you're saying is I'm wrong.
Yes, I am saying that.
Yeah, in fact, I was at a convention, and Cy Spurrier, when he was going to take over the book, he said, that's the way you pronounce it.
It's time. And to the point where I don't know which writer did it, but John Constantine says to another character in the book, Tyne, like fine. And that was the end of that. But Alanis, you have every right to call a fictional character whatever you would like.
I sure do.
That's a U.S. thing. It's like Notre Dame and Notre Dame.
It's like Shang-Chi.
Like yes, let's bring it back around, Next up, we have Civil War number 3, the original Civil War series. So I think number 3 is when Captain America and Tony make out. No, is it? No?
I didn't see that version.
No, I didn't see that either, but it would have been more interesting. Anyway, this is signed by Steve McNiven at, you guessed it, New York Comic Con of October 13th, 2012. All right. And then we have signed by Scott Snyder, Batman number 13, part of the Death in the Family, the gatefold cover where you peel back the Joker's face and it's Batman because they're the same person. Again, signed New York Comic Con of October 13th, 2012. And then we have Avengers vs. X-Men Consequences number 1, signed by Jason Aaron. And Zanin, can you guess when and where Jason Aaron signed this book?
During that time, I would have to say New York Comic Con 2012.
Yes. Can you guess the month and the day?
Well, it's usually the day after Columbus Day, so I would say October 13th.
You got it. You got it.
Aaron.
All right, and our last signed book, This one is not from the New York Comic Con of all
Oh.
things. This is the Walking Dead Image First #1, signed by Robert Kirkman at the Image Expo of February 25th, 2012. Man, 2012. Does everyone remember that as a simpler time?
I do.
2012.
It was a much simpler time.
How old were you in 2012?
I was in the 3rd grade. So
Third grade?
9 or 8 or 9.
Does anyone else feel strangely old all of a sudden?
Strangely.
2012. Holy shit.
I actually went to San Diego in 2012.
Oh, the infamous buying a burrito.
No, that was 2010.
Okay. What was 2012 the Hall H stabbing incident, or was
No,
that all?
That was 2010.
So 2010 was the interesting San Diego.
That was the most bizarre convention I've never ever attended.
The 2010 San Diego.
Yeah.
Because just for anyone who doesn't know, Zanin and the Hall of Fame Fat Jacks employee Contrail, you guys went to San Diego Comic-Con that year,
Yes.
where they experienced strange, weird, illegal burrito sales in a Walmart parking lot at 2 o'clock in the morning out of somebody's trunk,
Yes.
and experienced a stabbing in Hall H.
Yes. It was the first time the Hall H went on lockdown.
Wow. That
Sounds fun.
I said the same thing. And the funny thing was, I was actually maybe going to go that year. And I kind of missed out, you know? I would have liked it. A little murder.
But the best thing was we attended 2 consecutive screenings. One night was Inception, and then the second night was the premiere of Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Nice. That's quality.
I like that movie.
In fact, Inception or Scott Pilgrim, Alanis, which one do you prefer?
Oh, Scott Pilgrim.
Okay. All right.
It's more fun
It's more fun
and colorful
and colorful
and
Understandable.
and understandable. Okay.
It's a very underrated movie.
I've seen all of the Inception series.
Didn't see the series?
Is there a series? Oh no, I'm thinking of Divergent.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so real quick.
That's with the future
It's
Mrs.
weird.
Mrs. Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, yeah,
Rodgers.
Shaylee Woodley. Let us imagine what like a YA version of Inception would be.
An episode of Rick and Morty.
No. Well,
Oh yeah, Rick and Morty is tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Season finale.
Oh, Inception. I thought I was thinking of something else. You mean the one where it's like,
they go to each other's dreams.
yes.
Yeah, yes. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. That is
I
correct.
like that movie.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Caine made a very interesting statement about that film. He said that because Christopher Nolan wouldn't say anything,
Okay.
but Michael Caine said any scene he was in the movie was real. Any
Okay.
scene he's not in is not real.
Really?
Yes.
I don't care what he says. It's for interpretation. You know what? Watch the movie, enjoy it as it is.
Wait a minute. You don't care about Michael Caine's
I
hand?
care about Michael Caine, but I don't care about it.
Hey man,
Why is he here?
Michael Caine's the best thing in Jaws 4: The Revenge.
He was in that movie?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's like one of the best quotes ever from an actor, where he goes, "I never saw Jaws 4, but I saw the beach house it bought." I mean, that's stone cold, man. Good for Michael Caine.
Good for him.
Real quick though,
Waller.
I'm convinced. Have you guys ever seen the movie Dennis Quaid, not Inner Space? God, it's I swear to God, Nolan, like Jonathan Nolan, who helped his brother Christopher Nolan write Inception. I'm convinced that they were inspired by this movie. I think it came out in 1983, 84, and I'm completely flaking on it. God damn it. Dreamscape. That's the movie. Dreamscape. Anybody? Dreamscape? Henry, Dreamscape?
No, never seen it.
Hey, Henry, is anybody talking in the chat? Or are you just looking at your phone?
No, there's nobody talking in the chat.
So nobody's. All right, so let's just screw it.
Roll through.
Yeah, let's just go. Hey, if anyone is trying to talk to us in the chat, Henry's not paying attention. So, you know, I mean, come on, man. Just be a trooper, Henry. All right. Zanin, do you want to talk about some Fantastic Fours?
Oh my God, I'm just like salivating here watching it.
Okay, all right. So here's what's going to happen. Now, I'm just going to hold it up first to you and then the camera. If you have any thoughts, let us know. If not, I'm just going to say the grade and the price and put it back. All right?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
So, everyone ready?
Power hour.
Oh man, everyone's ready. Atlantis is reading a book. Jason's on his phone. Oh, Henry is actually looking at the chat. All right, so here we go. First book up is Fantastic Four 135. All right, Fantastic Four 135. This is a very fine copy at $23. Zane, does anything pop out at you?
Dragon Man, Medusa is muscling her way onto the team.
Oh, is this pre her being on the team?
Yes.
Okay.
Sue was still a member of the team.
Oh, this is before Sue and Reed sort of have a separation. Sue runs off to be with Namor.
Yes.
And Reed decides to bring the redhead.
Yeah, and she dropped the D word at the end of that issue.
The D word?
Divorce.
Oh, look how everyone reacted. Everyone's like, yeah, the D word.
What that was.
I was ready for it. I was hoping it was going to be a lot dirtier than that. All right, so again, Fantastic Four 135, $23, very fine. All right, next up, here we go. This is a very fine copy, also at $23. We're looking at Fantastic Four 136. Here we go.
Now, as a kid, that was one of my favorite issues.
All right.
The Shaper of Worlds granted this guy a wish to go back to simpler times, which in, I guess,
2012?
white person's terms.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Was the 1950s.
Oh, god damn. Really?
Yes, and that whole issue is Earth is transformed back to the 1950s. And
so it's the MAGA issue, right?
well, I didn't say that.
Everyone wants to go back to a fake era of the country?
But the Fantastic Four are the only people who realize that this isn't their planet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Also in that issue, Johnny runs into his old girlfriend from Strange Tales, Dory Evans. And he finds out that she's already married with 2 kids.
Because Johnny, from what we've gathered, is a terrible boyfriend.
Yes.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he is the Ralph Macchio's character in Karate Kid is Danny.
Yes.
Danny. Right. Every new Karate Kid movie that starts, so he wins the girl at the end of the movie, and then the next movie starts with him losing the girl. So I'm pretty sure that the Karate Kid is a terrible boyfriend.
He only won the girl because he beat the crap out of nobody.
Yeah, pretty much. Because Mr. Miyagi is the one who really beat everyone up. And by the way, I love the Karate Kid Part 1, but as an adult, I'm starting to think Karate Kid Part 2 might actually be the best Karate Kid movie.
Danny was villain the whole time.
He is.
About the reboot.
Such a jerk.
You know the reboot.
Yeah, the reboot. Yeah.
Starring,
Will Smith's kid?
yeah, that kid.
And Jackie Chan plays the Miyagi?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, man, we are just selling comics tonight. Man, we're just tearing it up here. Fantastic Four 137. This is a fine copy at $12.
Okay, that's part 2 to the Shaper of Worlds. And in this issue, you find out that there's actually an African-American underground who is willing to overthrow the government.
An underground railroad.
Hey, at least this time I didn't say it. Like, just so we're clear. Yeah.
I'm black, so it's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. And what is it? Where Walks Warhead? Oh, it's the first appearance of Warhead. Everyone's looking, right? Jason, you're into first appearance of villains. All right, next up we got. It's a fine copy at $12. We are looking at Fantastic Four 139.
Okay, I believe that's the second appearance of Miracle Man since Fantastic Four #3.
All right. Now, who is Miracle Man? Obviously not the Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman Miracle Man. But what's his whole shtick?
He was more like a magician who could make things like into life, such as monsters or anything like magicians would do. He would do it in overkill.
Oh, okay. All right.
In fact, in the beginning of Fantastic Four #3, they go to a Broadway show where he's performing.
Oh.
And that's when he unleashes whatever he does on the Fantastic Four.
Nice. Jason, did you get that FF #3? Or did Mr. Chamberlain get that? We had one FF #3, because that's the big one with the cover where they finally get the costume,
Right.
They get the Baxter billing. Yeah.
I did not get.
No. You got the giant-sized X-Men #1.
That's
No,
a
I did not get that
issue.
All right, next up, we have a fine copy at $9 of Fantastic Four 148. There you go. It's a little Little FF versus or it looks like it's the Thing. No, it's the FF versus the Frightful Four.
Yeah, so Frightful Four, they came to settle up with Medusa.
Oh, because Medusa was on the Frightful Four, correct?
Yes.
All right. So right now they are the Terrible Three.
Sort of.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I have no certificate of authenticity. I have no little note card when this happened, but I'm pretty sure this is the dude's actual signature. The grade of the book, it's fine at $11, but this is absolutely signed by Rich Buckler.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And this is, speaking of family drama, this is a big family drama issue as far as I'm aware. We are looking at Fantastic Four issue number 149, where Sue and her sexy sea boyfriend are making Reed jealous.
Yeah, Sue just announced her intentions to basically hook up with Submariner.
That's such a nice
Good for her, man.
He's such a great
Yeah, what you call it, man? Fred Chamberlain wants to know grade and price of 148.
148, grade is fine, price is $9. So that's fine at $9.
Also, speaking of which, Thundra took Medusa's place on the Frightful Four.
Ooh, Thundra.
Yes.
Thundra's come up a lot. I wonder why. You know?
Keep going.
Yeah. You would think that I planned this out or something. No, I'm kidding. I didn't. All right. Oh, no. All right. I saw this came out early in the shows where I rolled this one out, and I had a field day. All right. So this is a very fine copy at $12 of Fantastic Four 169. All right. Here we go. Zany, do you know what happens in this issue?
It was kind of strange because that was during the period that the Thing turned back to Ben Grimm, and they wanted to find a replacement for Ben Grimm.
Okay.
And they got Luke Cage to replace Ben Grimm.
Okay. Why are they fighting Luke Cage on that cover?
You got 5 minutes to break, Brendan.
Okay. So I got a bunch more Fantastic Four issues. And we have 5 minutes to do them all. So
I confess, I do not know why they were fighting Luke Cage.
yeah, because they thought he stole something. And
Well,
if you're gonna blame somebody, I guess it's the new black dude in the team.
my favorite Luke Cage issue is when Dr. Doom hires him to deal with. Yeah,
I need that issue.
I need that issue too.
Wait. I don't know if everyone heard what you said, Jason. So speak very loud.
No, I'll let Zane do it.
Okay, Zane, what was Jason talking about?
Dr. Doom hires Luke Cage to deal with the Fantastic Four, and for whatever Luke did, he went back to Dr. Doom to get his money, and Dr. Doom had just left the country, didn't pay Luke Cage. So then Luke Cage goes to the Fantastic Four to borrow the pogo plane to fly to Liberia to get Dr. Doom to pay up his money.
It was like $200.
Yeah.
$200.
And the best panel
Hey man, that's 200 hard-earned dollars.
The best panel is when he shows up in Doom's castle after fighting through legions, and Doom is like, "What are you doing here?" And Luke Cage just says, "I want my money, honey."
I need a man.
Do you think that was the precursor to the Better Off Dead joke of "I want my $2"? Luke Cage is like, "I want my $200."
Hey man.
All right, so now we have 2 minutes.
Two questions.
Yes, what are the questions?
Is Dana interested in coming to work with our DF shows by Nick Barrucci?
Do you want a job you don't get paid for? Do you want to help other people?
Sure, I'll think about it.
Okay, and then another one is Norman Kokuban wants to know if you have Fantastic Four 252 in that stack.
Okay, let me take a quick look. 252. No, we have 255, 256, and a cover that I love, 260, the quote-unquote death of Dr. Doom. That's great. I love that John Byrne run.
Yes.
A lot of great Dr. Doom stories
Yes.
in that run. But no, I'm sorry, no 252.
What is your favorite Dr. Doom story?
Well, I mean, to be very honest, of course, you got to be honest. It's Triumph from Torment. The Doctor Strange Dr. Doom, Mike Mignola illustrated.
Okay.
Original graphic novel, or original, it was part of Marvel's graphic novel kind of series and stuff like that. I've said on this show many, many, many times, probably my favorite. I love Mignola's work in general, but I'm a big fan of the transitional style when he was moving out of his more like, I'm doing superheroes without feet, into his Hellboy style. But it was just, I love Doctor Strange, I love Doctor Doom, but the whole story of going to hell to save his mother and stuff is pretty wild. Runner-up, actually, even though there's that single issue in John Byrne's run for Doom where he really kind of establishes a new origin, and he does the thing that Byrne always did, which is like, oh, you know, something really works really well, I'm going to do the opposite. And some people do love this concept, which was the idea that Dr. Doom's face actually was not messed up. He had like a teeny little scar. It was all on his head.
You know, in fact, Jack Kirby introduced that issue. And it was at a convention. Someone asked him, you know, about Doom's disfigurement because Stan Lee maintained, oh, he was disfigured. And Jack said, no, it's only a small scar. And because he's such a narcissist, it upset him so much that he put a whole mask on.
Yeah, because I like the idea that, like, his face wasn't that messed up, but he took a boiling hot iron mask and shoved it on his face.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, you do remember that. Yeah, you were around for that, right?
I was very, very little.
You were very, very little, but you were very
Microscopic,
precocious.
as one would say.
Yes, yeah.
I think that was in Fantastic Four 236.
I think so. Yeah, it was one of those. The other one that was really cool was part of the Mark Waid run with Mike Wieringo, where Dr. Doom goes back to his childhood love, and he courts her, and she like falls in love with him again. It's all about like their teenage love and all this kind of stuff. And then it ends up that he actually, like, she falls back in love with him, and that's the moment where he kills her and then skins her alive to create this new magical skin armor. And it was part of the spell that it had to be true love. And I gotta be honest, that was villainous. Because everyone's got their idea who the greatest villain is and all that kind of stuff. But growing up on Marvel, growing up on the Lee Kirby, I love Darth Vader and all that, but it's always going to come down to Dr. Doom. There's something about him.
My favorite was Fantastic Four 57 to 60, when he gains the power cosmic by taking Silver Surfer's surfboard.
Yeah, that's a good one. And the other one I really love is a writer who writes one of the best Dr. Dooms is obviously Jonathan Hickman, or at least for me, because I have a bias. I love Hickman. But during the FF run, not the Fantastic Four, the FF, Future Foundation, the whole thing where Doom is talking to oh my god, the daughter, the Richard's daughter, Valeria, yeah, and Doom's about to like help them out by like facing off against the Celestials and stuff, and Valeria's like, "Are you scared?" or what have you, and like Doom just says, "I wish I could remember the line perfectly, but it's pretty much just like, I have nothing to fear, Doom. Like, I'm gonna literally take on gods and like not even hesitate." You know, he's just so badass.
And that's why he doesn't pay $200.
Exactly. Come to my house is fine.
Luke Cage is lucky he got to work with him. I imagine we're at our break, so let's just roll with it, and we'll come back and we'll just do stuff.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go home and I'm going to feel guilty for everything. I imagine I will frustrate my girlfriend because once again, I won't be able to sleep and I'll keep her up all night.
It's like a really
Not
hot,
fun ways.
a really hot night at the club.
It's a really hot night in the club, is right. Tell you, man, we got to go out dancing.
The Dolphin opened back up.
The Dolphin opened back up? Nice, man.
It's
Are we going to do coke with the dancers again?
It's kind of difficult though because you have to wear a mask.
To dance?
Yes.
Nah, forget that. I'm fine. I mean, it sucks that we have to wear a mask again here at the shop. Well, I can't stand at the front door and do vaccination cards. Oh, by the way, we're all not wearing masks because we're all vaccinated.
And I already had COVID.
And did you really? You had COVID?
Well, smelled taste for like a week and a half.
Oh shit, for
Wow.
real?
Right before Thanksgiving, so it was great timing.
Thanksgiving of 2020?
Yep.
Damn, dude. But no long haul?
What's that?
No long haul symptoms?
No. Well,
Right. Well, I heard on the internet that it's all a hoax.
well, there it is.
So yeah, I guess. Oh, wait. I gotta make it relate to comics. The Miracle Man said that COVID is a hoax and that the vaccines are chips because not everyone's walking around with a cell phone that already tracks you. Oh, God.
Hey, Brent.
Yes.
Nick Berushi wants to know who's your favorite Spider-Man villain.
Ooh. Did we already have this conversation? I thought I said Mysterio.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, purely because it's trippier. Like his the way I like weird, surreal kind of stuff like that.
I would have to say Green Goblin, and you would also have to understand the original intention of Steve Ditko as opposed to what Stan Lee wanted to do.
Explain.
And Steve Ditko, and you can see this in Steve Ditko's run in his Charlton books after he left Marvel. More or less, Green Goblin was supposed to be someone who Peter did know, but was never revealed. And Peter was supposed to watch this person as Green Goblin die, but never speak of who he really was.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of Ditko's objectivism, but he wanted to make some narrative and character choices that I really appreciate. Like, and Lee really got in the way. Yes.
My favorite Spider-Man villain is Venom.
There you go. Alanis, what's your favorite Spider-Man villain?
Electro and Doc Ock.
All right. Very
Doc
cool.
Ock, yeah.
All right. Jason.
I'd have to say Mysterio.
All right. Jason.
High five.
There we go. Nice. All right. Hey, check it out. I've completely lost track of everything going on. So the next two segments are purely going to be $2 books. Zanin is just going to hand me books. And I'm just going to put them up to the camera. And if anyone has any comments, anyone wants to add anything, please feel free. But we're just going to burn through $2 comics and see what happens. So the first thing we're going to start out with is Kamandi. All right, but what is this? This is the Joe Kubert cover era of Kamandi, The Last Boy on Earth. This is issue number 41.
Post Kirby.
Let's see, because they're really trying to do a real Kirby. Okay, so Jerry Conway, and it is... Oh, Chick Stone. Who is Chick Stone?
He was the inker on Kirby's pencils on Fantastic Four.
Oh, then no wonder he's got a little bit of a Kirby style. Anyway, it's $2.
Are the hands out?
Yep. What's that?
Are the hands out?
No. I can't believe you never noticed that
I never
before.
noticed that.
Until it blew his mind. That demon cover I put on Instagram. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Next up is another Kamandi, issue number 40. All right. This is another Joe Kubert cover. Let's see, what do we got going on? Oh, Jack Kirby. I guess it's the last Kirby issue. All right, so there we go. Kamandi. All right. How about this, Zan? Close your eyes and just pull from pull randomly. So we get a weird. Oh, here we go. Where's my $200? All right, Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 123. Now it's time to get ugly. All right. Henry, yeah. Pay attention just in case. Next up, this is Gold Key. We got UFO flying saucers. Have they come out of hiding? Do aliens roam the Earth? Yes, they do.
Find all the answers within.
What's that?
Find all the answers within.
With N?
Yeah, within the book. Find all the answers to them questions.
Oh, I got it. I thought you were like doing some kind of riddle. First issue special number 10. Are you ready for the Outsiders? Do you think they're not the Outsider team, right?
No, and that was a very strange book in itself.
Like what was geez, look what's going on here.
Yeah, they really look like
Gary Lyon wants that Power Man and Iron Fist.
All right, cool. Gary, here you go, buddy. So you want to throw that over to Henry there? All right, Outsiders. This is a weird looking book. Who worked on this? It was
is that Jerry Conway?
Joe Simon and Jerry Grandinetti.
Okay, Jerry Grandinetti was one of Eisner's inkers on The Spirit.
Okay, I did not know that. Oh, someone wants the UFO. Henry, Lord Howard Hertz wants the UFO. Henry, are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm looking,
All right.
man.
All right. I can't tell because I can't see you. For all I know, you're flipping me off, which it's valid. I do it too. Next up is Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. You got a Joe Stanton and Dick Giordano cover. All right. Who's actually doing the interiors here? Jerry Conway and Joe Stanton. All right. Next up, Ghost Stories. All right. These are fun from Dell. Strange Tales You Must Not Believe. All right. Are there any like famous artists or anything that were working on this stuff, Zanin?
I don't know. That was Dell. Dell was employing anybody at that point.
Yeah, at that point. You're right about that. Next up, we got a Captain Action. All right. Captain Action number 5.
That might be
Gil Kane.
Wood.
Oh, you think this is Wally Wood?
It might be. He might have done the inking on it.
He wants the Ghost Story.
Inked by Wallace Wood. Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
John wants Ghost Story.
All right. It's coming your way. So Captain Action. Story and art by Gil Kane. Inked by Wallace Wood. And let us not talk about Uncle Julie. That's for sure. Time's not been kind to his legacy. Next up is a random jackass who's pushing Luke Cage and Iron Fist out of the way with his really crappy members-only pink jacket and whatever the hell 80s glasses that is. Power Man and Iron Fist 105. Dial H for Hero. These are fun. Adventure Comics number 481. Who's doing that's Carmen Infantino.
Hey, wants that other Gary Word wants that other Power Man.
All right, Word Man, you got the Power Man. You got the power.
Man.
All right, yes, man. All right. Next up, Jungle War Stories. There we go.
Which is thinly veiled Vietnam.
Yeah, Finley Vale. Finley.
Wow, that's a weird choice.
Danger and excitement shatter the depths of the jungle when Viet Cong raiders meet guerrilla fighters in Laos. All right, who was working on these books? Man, like they don't give credits. Oh, another first issue special of Metamorpho. There we go. Metamorpho turns into it. Is that a car? What the hell is he doing? And who does this one? Art by Ramona Fradon.
Ramona Frandon, yeah.
Say it.
Frandon.
Frandon?
Yeah.
It's Fradon.
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 Yes.
Any anecdote? What reason we would know? Is it a woman?
Yeah. She actually worked on early Aquaman stories. And she had.
Oh, actually, did she do one of these 80th anniversary covers?
Yes. Yes, she did. That's her cover.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. There she is, Ramona Fradon. Yeah, check it out. This is part of that 80th anniversary Aquaman book that just came out this past week.
And said it's $10.
What's that?
Sell some.
Yeah,
$10. There is a composite of her in Hey Kids Comics.
Really?
Yes.
She was that active?
Yes, she was one of the only female artists in the comic industry in the 1950s.
God, I'm telling you, our Mad Men of the comic industry is writing itself. We have our own. I mean, I'm just saying.
Netflix, we got a job.
I know. Yeah. Don't you have a friend who works for Netflix? No, you're gonna tell him, and we're gonna.
I'm gonna tell them to sell it myself.
They're gonna. Yeah. They're already planning to push us out. So we got Edgar Rice Burroughs' Korak, the son of Tarzan, new and exciting adventures, the Night Raiders of Ras Kafa, and the Hidden World.
Night Raiders?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing that hasn't aged well. Tarzan. All right, cool. Next up, we got DC Showcase Nightmaster.
Bernie Wrightson.
All right, yeah. Well, that's a Joe Coover cover, right? And then Bernie Wrightson does. Yeah, Denny O'Neil and Bernie Wrightson does all the interiors. Very, very cool. All right, we got another adventure comics. This one starring Plastic Man and Starman. This is issue 473. We got a Ross Andrew, Dick Giordano cover, Martin Pasco, and Joe Staten. All right, cool. All right, next up, we got, Twilight Zone. Nice. All right, Twilight Zone. A caveman is about to beat the head of I don't know who that guy is. Is he a time traveler? What's going on here? In the midst of time, he fought for his prehistoric cave bride. Oh, good Lord. No one's allowed to buy this. Come on. All right, next up is Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. All right, issue number, they don't give issue numbers. But it's part 2 of the movie adaptation, Buck and Wilma, Battle Space Pirates. All right.
You know, the movie was much better than the TV series.
Hey, Gary wants the Twilight Zone.
All right, Gary. Just give it to Gary. Gary, it's yours for free. I didn't realize how the cover is a little water damaged, so I can't even sell it for $2. Turok, Some Stone. There we go. Only one way to escape on a dying honker?
That kind of sounds racist.
Yeah. Right, but it's the bird. Can you be racist against an animal?
Yeah.
Is it species?
Honkers were the name of the dinosaurs.
Right, okay. It's like this bird thing. I guess it honks a lot. Yeah. So Turok, Son of Stone. What's that? You want it? Let me see that. Here, take a look at it. If you want, it's yours. Oh, right. All right, here we go. We got a $2 Jack Kirby Demon book, people. Come on, number 12. Yeah. Hold, demon. Don't meddle in realms where even you can be destroyed. I'm pretty sure this guy is a cosmetic surgeon, and he's giving this monster demon larger breasts or something. I don't know. It was the 60s, 70s. But yeah, man, that's Jack Kirby. Look, oh God, Kirby did this. Like, did he do this during the Marvel, or was it the Disney? Not Disney, DC stuff in like the 70s, where like every second or third page was like a double page spread.
Yes, that was DC.
Well, okay, so he did that with almost like every issue.
Not every issue, but
$2.
It came about
$2.
because when DC did the big explosion and expanded their books,
Mm-hmm.
they were telling Jack Kirby that he had to produce more pages.
Okay.
So what he did was, just to expand his artwork, had like giant spreads of 2 pages, maybe like a splash page or 2, because he had to pad the book out.
That's awesome. So cool. All right, now we have a Neil Adams Superboy cover. I'm pretty sure Neil Adams did not do that. No, he did not do the interior.
That's the infamous DC bait and switch.
The infamous DC bait and switch. There you go. Superboy 175 with an awesome Neil Adams cover, but no, he does not do the interiors. And then we have Marvel Premiere number 54, The Coming of Caleb Hammer. What? Who did this? Peter Gillis. Oh, Gene Day.
Really?
Oh, dude, this is an artist who I've really grown to appreciate more, like in later life. Seth really turned me on to Gene Day because he's got he does some amazing like page layouts. Gene Day was definitely ahead of its time, and the infamous story goes that
Everyone wants that Caleb Hammer.
All right, there you go. There you are. Give me that one. All right, we got another Commandi issue number 38. Joe Coover cover, Pyro revealed. Oh, we are definitely in Jack Kirby era. Jerry Conway. Did Jack Kirby, did he write Commandi for a period of time?
Yes, he did.
But then he passed on scripting to Jerry Conway?
Well, when his contract was up.
Issue 38.
He did a lot of inventory stories.
Okay.
To just like, it was, he had a contract. And he was only doing Commandi. So he did several issues of Commandi to fulfill his contract, and then he just walked out the door.
All right. Good for him, man. Now we have World's Finest, issue 233. Batman, or Batboy and Superboy, they fight, I don't know, the character from Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah. Dick Dillon art, story by Bob Haney.
Nice cover.
All right. Oh, here we go. The way that Dr. Doom treated Luke Cage when he showed up at the castle, he pushed him out a door. So Power Man issue number 42 from 1977. When strikes the gold bug. These character names. This is just too good. All right, now we have.
Norman Coupon wants the world's finest.
Okay, there you go. You can just say Norman. We got it. Here we go. So this is Can Aquaman Stop a Nuclear Nightmare? The title is H is for Holocaust. Oh, do you think Aquaman's a Holocaust denier? Oh, that'd be really terrible. I mean, he is a white blonde dude. Yeah. So it's Adventure Comics 442. Aquaman, King of the Seven Seas.
I mean, he has been
Hey,
living in the middle of nowhere, too.
what you call it? Gary wants that Power Man.
All right, Power Man, going that way. Ooh, this is fun. Brave and the Bold, bro. Take a breath. Brave and the Bold presents Metamorpho and the Metal Men, the greatest team up ever. There you go. Oh, that's actually really cool. This is Brave and the Bold, issue 66. What do we got? We have credits. No credits, but Metamorpho cries.
That was definitely Bob Haney writing.
That was Bob Haney.
Yeah, he was the series writer on Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay. How long did he write it for?
Norman wants Brave and the Bold.
You got it, Norm.
I think he.
And if you don't like being called Norm, I apologize.
He wrote it for almost the entirety of the series.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. All right. Good one. Why am I not familiar with them? Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. All right. Issue number 343. We're in the Silver Age here. A hoodoo cost Lightning Lad his right arm? What the hell? A Jinx made Bouncing Boy lose his power. Bad Luck made Starboy do something. And a Whammy did something. A hoodoo?
Hey.
A hoodoo.
Hey, as Jim Shooter at 13 years old.
Look, all right. This page alone is worth $2. Look how cool that is. God, look at that. Yeah, Jason. Look at this page. Look at that.
Great.
Isn't that cool? That's worth $2 right there. Adventure Comics, 343. There we go. All right, next up. Oh, a little Whitman variant of the Gold Key Magnus the Robot Fighter 4000 AD series. He acts swiftly to reactivate North Ann's mysteriously whatever. $2.
Now, do you know whether or not Russ Heath drew that?
Let's say no. Dan Spiegel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Howard wants Magnus.
All right. Magnus is going to Lord How It Hurts. All right. This book used to be 25 cents, but someone crossed it out and wrote 20 cents, but we're selling it for $2. It's Mighty Samson, Walt Whitman variant.
Inflation's real, man. Inflation's real.
Inflation is real. There we go. Mighty Samson. Pollution breathing creatures rise from the depths to strike those who threaten their existence. Well, guess what, Mighty Samson? You failed!
Shouldn't have been called the pollution plunderers.
Yeah, there you go. Atlantis, how's your comic coming along, man? We got to talk about that.
It's great.
Oh my God, are they fighting Skeletor? Yo, the Justice League of America, 176. Look. Tell me that's not Skeletor. You see him? He's like, ha, 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 Justice League are all a bunch of losers.
Wait, I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's Skeletor.
Right? That's Skeletor.
Oh,
Yeah.
When they
Now,
had the rights to
what
it.
year is this? Hold on, though.
1979.
Oh, so then He-Man didn't exist yet.
No.
Oh my God, do you think that somebody like J. Michael Straczynski or something?
If nobody wants, I'll take it.
Jerry Conway, Dick Dillon, you want it? Yours. Here you go. Hey, it's
Oh, come on, it's Skeletor.
Skeletor, man. That is Skeletor. There you go. Put it in your pile so you can come back and pay for it. Now we have Aquaman's back again. Adventure Comics issue 476. You also get Starman and Plastic Man. Cool. They fight Poseidon. Oh, J.M. DeMatteis. This is early in his work. Dick Giordano. Nice. All right. What do we got next? Starman is Jeff Bridges in a very beautiful John Carpenter movie from 1985.
Not the David Bowie song.
Yes, it is also the David Bowie character. It is Jack Knight. It is it's Starman's a lot of people. I'm Starman. There we go. So here we go. Green Lantern issue 135 also has an Adam Strange backup feature, but it's where Hal Jordan fights Dr. Polaris, who is conquering the universe. Who's James? Marv Wolfman, Joe
Jim
Staton.
James.
What is it?
Jim James.
Jim James?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it says James and Sutton.
Okay.
Do you know? I'm not familiar. Who's Jim James?
Jim James. During
James.
the late 70s and early 80s, he was the main artist on Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes.
Okay, cool. I learn something new every day. All right. Speaking of which, we have another Adventure Comics. This is it. The Solar Sentinel's first sensational story. So hey, Atlantis, if you want to find out who Starman is, you can buy this for $2.
Starman.
Yeah, Starman. You also get Plastic Man. This is Adventure Comics 467. Oh, this is Steve Ditko cover. Or actually, no, it's a Steve Ditko drawing of Starman.
I think Ditko did draw
And
Starman.
Dave Cockrum does the Plastic Man. And then Len Wein, Joe Staten does Plastic Man. Let's see who does Starman. Maybe it is Steve Ditko. And it is, yeah, it's absolutely Steve Ditko. All right, cool. Written by Paul Levitz and illustrated by Steve Ditko. You get a nice Starman backup feature. Wow, he's killing Kang the Merciless, that's for sure. Anyway, it's only $2. So why am I wasting my time talking too much? But it's fun. Oh, we have another Adventure Comics. Do we have anything that isn't Adventure? But this, the ladies have finally showed up again. Adventure Comics issue number, where the hell? 463. You have a Flash story, Wonder Woman story, Dead Man, Aquaman, and the Justice Society of America, where they battle a bunch of demon hordes. Carrie Bates wrote, Don Heck. Poor Don Heck. Good Lord.
Don Heck could make a deadline.
Don Heck, yeah, put that on a shirt. Don Heck could make a deadline. That's what I want on my tombstone.
That's the type of people that Stanley really appreciated.
Guys who made deadlines?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why Vince Coletta was employed so long in Marvel Comics.
Vince Coletta. Dave, you out there? Dave Broach, Vince Coletta, buddy. Anyway, Justice League of America, issue number 179, where Superman is a dick and tells everybody the Firestorm is now on the team, and if anyone has an issue, they'll punch you. Because that's what you want Superman to be doing. Who's working on it this time? Jerry Conway and Dick Dillon. Wow, Firestorm looks really happy. He's like, yay! He kind of has that look where you like jump and it like pauses and he's all like, yay! Yeah, there you go. Good for him. Firestorm deserves it. Ooh, this is fun. New Defenders, not to be confused with old Defenders. I believe this is the final issue.
Yes,
this is the final issue of the Defenders.
Hey,
Yes.
What you call it? Nick Bertucci wants JLA 179.
All right, Zane, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So the New Defenders, issue number 152. It is the final issue. Who's working on it this time? It is Peter Gillis and Don Perlin. All right, the Defenders, Lost to Time. Let's see who. Oh, Gargoyle looks like he's being. What is happening to Gargoyle here? Look at that. Poor Gargoyle. Like right there. That lady's being very mean to him. Yeah. Oh, you got the Fool Killer in there?
Oh, really?
Hey, look. Mike Zeck. Little Punisher. Nice. I love these comics. So much fun. Oh, okay. This is strange. We're now in the Copper Age. So not really. Daredevil, issue 374 by Mike Barron and Joe Kelly, Jonathan Barron, and Ariel Olivetti. All right, there we go. This is when they brought Daredevil back, where he became fun for a little while before they canceled the book and restarted it with Kevin Smith. So Daredevil 374. All right. Here we go. Gene Colan. Nice. Does he do the interiors? Yes, he does. He's a guest artist. Now, Dan Thomas with two N's, which never makes sense. That's Roy Thomas's son?
No.
No? Wife?
Yes.
So DANN is okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a sexist. That I just assumed it was a weird dude with two N's. Anyway, Doctor Strange issue number 19, the Azrael Touch. This is probably this is that great crossover where Azrael from the Batman books, he shows up and oh no, that's not real. Okay, all right, pretend I didn't say anything. Anyway, Doctor Strange number 19 is only $2. All right, only 50 cents more than it was cover price, and that's actually a really good condition. Oh, and here we go, Baron Blood, the Vampire Verses. There you go, Doctor Strange number 16. Now is that Paul Jackson Geist? That's it, Jackson Geist, and he was doing the interiors with Roy and Dan Thomas. Dan, not Danny? So like when you walked up to his wife, you were like, hey, Dan? Like, I don't know. I feel like well, he's Brother Voodoo here, but Brother Voodoo shows up.
Wow.
He's not Dr. Voodoo yet. In fact, Roy Thomas and R.J.M. Lofficer, that's a made-up name.
Yeah,
And
that's be a pen name.
Jeff Isherwood, they write a little The Mark of the Voodoo. Oh yeah, it's like legit. It's like a complete retelling of Brother Voodoo. That's kind of cool. He's gonna be big, right? Like, there's no way in hell they're not introducing him. If not Doctor Strange 2 or something, he's gonna be huge. In fact, when Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever his name is done, kill Doctor Strange, and now you have Doctor Voodoo as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Ooh, I would like to see it.
All right, here you go. Superboy number 135. Some dude says ecstasy, and Superboy says agony. And you better believe they definitely make out at the end of this book. Because dart bombs are going to totally do. All right, this book is completely torn up. It is really torn up. So anyone who claims it right now, you're going to get it for free.
It was one of those books, just like you said, you read it in bed and then you
roll over it. Yeah. There you go. All right, next up, we got, what time is it? Are we like,
close to a break.
Oh, shoot, it is like break time. Kyle, do you want to go break? Because we're just going to keep doing this until the end of the show. Yeah, just go to break. Yeah, it's 7:30. We'll come back. So let's throw it back up. All right.
Watching Minute to Skim It on the Experience. So, hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. And Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, "Oh, we have
just for the indies."
Just for the indies, yeah. I was like, "We have got a lot to do."
All right, you're back.
You ready?
Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and I'm back to do more $2 comics. So Zanin, please hand me a book. All right, I'm gonna hold this up here. So we have Marvel Spotlight issue number 8. It's got Captain Marvel. Maybe that's a Frank Miller cover. I have no idea. Let me take a look inside of the book and see if I can see who wrote in it. Oh, nope, I'm already bored. So I'm going to Zanin, please hand me another book. All right. I'm Brendan, and I know that I'm going to put the book onto the open space. There you go. All right. I had a brain fart moment. Okay, there it goes. Now I'm going to do Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 88, where Luke Cage throws a telephone pole. All right, cool. Zanin, hand me another book. Oh, these are all $2, people. We're still doing it. Spider-Woman. She fights death cults. I want to fight some death cults. Spider-Woman number 15. The Shroud. Cool, $2. All right, next up, we have DC Special, Sword of the Atom, number 2. Zanin, who did the cover?
That looks like Gil Kane.
Gil Kane, that's right. I should have known that, but it was hard to see from the 6 inches that I am from it. But I'm going to put it back.
Gary wants that Power Man Iron Fist.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. That's going to him. Oh, wait, I'm Brendan, and I forgot to grab those Masters of Kung Fu over there that are right there in the corner. Yes. So, Gary, we found some Master of Kung Fu's that I'm going to show you real quick. Do you want all of these for $2 each? I'm going to hand them to Zanin, and he's going to hand them to Henry, and you let Henry know if you still want them. And now the next book I'm going to talk about is Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, issue 133. All right, cool. Next book. All right, next one is Power Man and Iron Fist do exercise, Secret of the Black Tiger, 82. Cool, $2. Next up is Solar, Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom. He's green for some reason, but you also get Magnus the Robot Fighter. It's a Whitman variant. Cool.
Okay, he took them.
All right, next up, Spider-Woman, 41, fights a dragon. Wait, is that woman about to be burned? Is she a witch? What is wrong with 70s Marvel and their whole desire to burn women at the stake? God, you'd think we were a backwards country, right? Really makes you feel strange sometimes. But it's okay. They're comics, and they're only $2. So I will put this back on the shelf and have Zanin hand me another one. All right, next up is Superman Family, 204. Supergirl's in it. Cool. Jimmy Olsen, Lois Lane. Nice. Next up, another Neil Adams Superboy cover, The Stranger Who Stalks Smallville, issue number 150. Yay! All right, next one. Then we have Superboy Fights a Gorilla. I know someone who really liked gorillas, especially Superman, who goes ape. I wonder what era this is. It's Superboy 142. Is that Kurt Swan? Zanin, do you think that's Kurt Swan?
Let me take a look at it. Yes, that is Kurt Swan.
Ah, nice. Cool. $2. All right. I'm going to put it back so we're going to really burn through here because we are a professional comic book store that only sells comic books and should probably hold the book up a little closer to the, there you go. All right. Superboy 140. What the hell's going on in there? Lucky Lucifer, the gambler who never loses? What? This is what they were telling kids? Is he supposed to be a villain? I mean, I don't even understand what's happening, but it's okay. It's $2.
It was the 1960s, and it was Mort Weisinger.
Oh, Mort Weisinger. Talk about a guy who really couldn't get over his divorce. Next up, we have Superboy issue number 145, and it looks like Superboy walked in on his parents making love.
Actually, in that story, there was some kind of accident that made Superboy's parents younger.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So they couldn't believe how young they looked, and he also had to clean that up and make an explanation for it. So he manufactured some sort of comet, and there was another couple with the Kents, and when the comet passed by, all the couples turned young again.
Can we be honest for a moment?
Absolutely.
Silver Age was the best. Just in terms of just pure imagination, they weren't trying to impress anybody. I swear to God, they woke up and they're like, I had a dream last night. Let's do a comic book.
Well, it was also in an effort to make Superboy a little bit more relevant, make him into a boomer and make his parents into Depression era.
Ah.
It was a generation gap thing.
Okay, all right. So here we go. This is Marvel Superheroes featuring Iron Man and Daredevil. All right. Are these reprints, Zayn?
Yes.
These are reprints. Okay. I'm Brendan, and I should know, what is it reprinting? Let me open up the book real quick. All right. It is Stan Lee and Wally Wood doing Daredevil.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I wonder what issue. No, I don't know what issue, but it's cool. The Killer's Castle. All right. I'm Brendan. I'm gonna put the book up and take another one. All right. Next up is Marvel Triple Action. The Avengers starring it. This is issue number 42. This is another reprint. But that's a cool cover by Ernie Chan. I guess they fight a Titan. All right. Cool. All right. What do we got next, Zanin? New Teen Titans. All right, Wolfman and Garcia Lopez. Very nice. Issue number 11. Hey, Zanin, have you watched we talked earlier about the Titans series, but you have not watched it, correct?
No, I've watched it.
You have watched
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you all caught up?
Yes.
All right, okay. When does Dick finally become Nightwing?
Oh, that already happened. That happened in season 2.
Season 2. Why does it take so long for that to happen?
Just DC Entertainment. That's the way they operate.
All right, cool. It's a $2 book. We don't have to belabor the point too much. All right. So Zanin, what is next up? Ooh, cool. Zanin, is that a Gene Colan cover?
Actually, I think that's it might be, but that's definitely Klaus Janson inking.
Nice. All right. Here, Zanin, I'm gonna hand you the book real quick. Can you take a look and see who that is?
Can I stop now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Gene Colan.
I appreciate it. Hey, Linus, that's cool, man.
Yeah, good job. Good
Gene
job.
Colan, yeah.
What? I was the imposter.
You what? No, that wasn't you. No, because this is Carrie Nord, right? Yeah, Carrie Nord. Because this is right around the time I think when Gene Colan came back to the book. Because Carrie Nord, I guess, couldn't make a deadline or something. I don't know. All right, next up we had DC Superstars Giants presents Strange Sports Stories. Strike 2, you're out. All right. Next up we got this is part of the Born Again. We got Daredevil 227, The Apocalypse. Look, the World Trade Center still exists.
You know what you call it?
Too soon?
She wants to see that Teen Titans again.
All right, Teen Titans by Wolfman and Garcia Lopez, issue number 11. Oh, I completely forgot this preamble. All the books that are $2, depending on their condition, all of these books are valued somewhere between $6 to $13. All right, so $2 is a deal, and this is definitely the beginning of the Born Again storyline. So, does anyone recognize what that first page is? Let's say it wasn't the most. So, Karen Page pretty much gives up Matt Murdock's identity for a hit, and this dude is sleazy as shit.
And you know, to Karen Page's credit, I didn't appreciate what Frank Miller did with her.
Now he wants to know what's the condition of the Daredevil. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting.
Dude. Actually, it's in pretty good condition. It's $2. Again, every one of these books I went through and I figured out whatever its condition is, and most of them are usually in the very good to fine plush, like mid-range. But they're all valued somewhere between $6 to $13.
And that one is in really good condition.
Actually, this one's in
Okay,
great.
he wants that Daredevil.
All right, there you go. But they're $2. You know, I mean, if you're buying these, you're buying them for the fun of it or to fill a hole. I mean, like these Daredevils actually are in really good condition.
Yes, they are.
But I think they're only like valued somewhere between like $6 to $8, even in the condition that they're in. But here we go. This is Daredevil 223. Now, is that a John Byrne cover? Yep, that is a John Byrne cover in 1985. But John Byrne obviously doesn't do. It's Denny O'Neil and Jim Shooter. Oh, David Mazzucchelli. Love David Mazzucchelli. Oh, and the Beyonder shows up. This is still part of Secret Wars 2, where he shows up in his Leisure Suit Larry outfit.
Are those two Spidey super stories on the top row?
They're for sale, yes. It's issue number 12 at a fine at $9. And then issue number 40, a very fine at $12. And then issue number 44, a very fine at $12. All right. So next up, we got Keith Pollard's cover of Daredevil 222. There we go. They end up in a swamp. Denny O'Neil. Oh, and David Mastrocelli. Awesome. Oh, Black Widow shows up in this one too. And a dude who is not Swamp Thing and not Man Thing, just so we're clear. All right. Now, I think this is a David Mastrocelli cover.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, Denny O'Neil. Oh, this is the one where Adrian Barbeau shows up. It's the crossover with John Carpenter's The Fog. It's Daredevil's The Fog. And as you can tell, Adrian Barbeau is not doing very well lately. But it's okay. She's a beautiful woman. Interior. But still, David Mastrocelli, people. I wish he did more. Oh, this is a Klaus Janson, him writing or illustrating and inking. Who was writing this at this time? Oh, Klaus Janson does all the interiors, and Alan Brennert.
Yes.
Daredevil 192.
He's actually a screenwriter.
A screenwriter.
Yes.
Any idea what films he's worked on?
He did some stuff in the 80s and the 90s. I'm not too familiar with
Okay, I was curious. All right, now we have Daredevil 209. I'm pretty sure this is another David Mastrocelli cover. Daredevil was a bit of a ladies' man, and it looks like they've come home to roost, that's for sure. Daredevil definitely has a... Oh, Arthur Byron Cover is the writer. Does that name sound familiar?
No, it doesn't.
I mean...
Sounds like a...
Oh! This is the issue that is adapted from Harlan Ellison story.
Maybe that's his pen name.
Maybe it's a pen name or something. But hey, man, you still get David Mastrocelli. Good stuff. $2, people. Come on. What do we got here? Bill J. Oh, and Bill Sienkiewicz. Who's Bill J? Pencils, William Johnson. I guess that's Bill J. Story, Denny O'Neil. Hey, look. It's the beginning of Avengers #1. Except instead of a bunch of Russians, it's Hydra. Which is, Marvel's like, who is America in a war with? Hydra is them. So there you go. It's the 80s. All right, next up we got an Ed Hannigan and Klaus Janson cover. Denny O'Neil's story with David Matt. What is with this? Another woman having difficulty getting to a phone? Is she drunk? I mean, I don't know what's going on. Every page I open up is a woman in distress. Maybe that's how, Daredevil always... He took advantage of women in their time of need.
I smell redundancy.
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, oh, hey, look, it's a Christmas book. It's a Shane Black movie. Yeah. Daredevil 206, $2.
I think they were really trying to
Ooh.
find their next Frank Miller at that point.
Yeah, I think you're right. Man, John Byrne, again, killing it with the cover. I bet you John Byrne did not do the interiors, but still, it's an awesome Black Widow cover. Dee obviously has his arm broken. All right. Denny O'Neil with William Johnson. All right. I don't remember Denny O'Neil writing this much.
I remember his run on Daredevil.
Yeah? Pretty good?
It was okay.
This is in between the two Frank Miller runs, right? Yes. Yeah. So this is issue 199, $2.
Which at that point, Miller had gone to DC.
Hey, this guy Thomas Bishop wants a Daredevil Black Widow.
Sure, yeah. The cover, the John Byrne one. There you go. That, just so we're clear, it's that one. I'm just gonna put it up to the side. If you disagree, let me know.
I don't have room to put these books, man.
It's okay, man. We'll figure it out. It's what you're doing back there, right? I mean, isn't that your job? I mean, if you want, you can come up here and do this. I'll do the books. Touch of a Stranger. That sounds like a really awkward title. Just so we're clear, I didn't make that up. Touch of a Stranger by Denny O'Neil and William Johnson. Bill J. Killing it. 198. That is a really cool Carl Potts cover. I think a very underrated artist of this era from Marvel. All right.
That's a great cover.
You don't need me to comment. The only thing I'm surprised by is that Daredevil's white. So Daredevil 195 has a nice Klaus Janson cover. Denny O'Neil, Klaus Janson. Stanley presents Betrayal. Someone's getting betrayed. Here we go. Little more 90s classic. Daredevil's Fall from Grace finale, 325. Oh, wait, you get a huge poster? I mean, again,
Wow, really?
Yeah, just buy $2 just to get this poster, just to find out what it is.
Okay, let's go.
I actually do want to know what it is. Can we see it at all? Oh, okay. It's like it's the cover for the it's a painted cover by Scott McDaniel.
Nonetheless, that's cool.
Just in case you didn't know, Life is Feeling. That's Daredevil hugging a bald Elektra, because Frank Miller really wanted Marvel to bring her back. Dude, Frank Miller's so pissed. so pissed. Oh, but it's okay. New York touches Daredevil back.
Hey,
Yes.
Nick Rucci wants 325.
325 is Nick's. There you go. This is a fun one. All right. Okay, it's nostalgia. I understand it. Oh, Mark Bagley. Early Mark Bagley art. Anyone remember the Atlantis Attacks? 1989 summer crossover annual event? Good times. Here we go. We have Daredevil annual number 4 from 1989. You get a Spider-Man. You get Doctor Strange. And you get early Mark Bagley art. All these are $2. Oh, my God. All right. I love Frank Miller's run on Daredevil, but the next best Daredevil run, bar none, Ann Nocenti and John Romita Jr., Daredevil 259, Typhoid Mary, the Kingpin, you get Bullet, you get a bunch of hang-ups, you get that Bushwhacker dude, because that's a comfortable name. I love this era of John Romita Jr.'s art, especially because he's being
Do we
inked.
have Daredevil Annual 4?
Yes, we have Daredevil Annual 4, which is going to whoever asked for it. It's gone. Man, we're just killing the Daredevils. All right, now we got Claw. There we go. Daredevil, but you know his name well enough to write it down on a piece of paper so we can make sure that he gets it? That sounds like a great answer.
He doesn't use his real name.
Yeah, but whatever the name is, just use the name, because most likely they're a real human being that Al has talked to on the email. So, like, what's the code name?
I can't even pronounce it, man.
Let me try.
Spell it.
I'm good with those.
Arachnol.
What? Say it again. All right, it's another Daredevil comic, but it has Claw in it.
Arachno LOL boy something.
Can we just call them Arachno?
I'm gonna call him Arachnolord.
You can't make this stuff up.
Arachnolord.
What?
I feel like I'm at work.
Live entertainment?
Okay, Nick Rucci wants 259.
259, 259. Yeah. Great choice. That's a good one. But you also get 237 with Claw. Everyone loves Claw. It sounds like death. It is death. John Harkness and Luis Williams. Anything jump in mind?
I don't know.
All right.
It's not Louise Simonson?
No, it's Luis Williams.
Oh.
And written by John Harkness. I imagine they had a very robust career. Daredevil 235. I think that's Klaus Janson. Yep, that's Klaus Janson. He fights Steve Ditko, breakdown artist.
Oh, wow.
This is a Steve Ditko is, I guess, needed. Poor Steve Ditko. God damn.
Well, more power to him because he kept working.
Yeah, he did. He kept working. Man, it's actually he was really good layouts. Ooh, look at that. That's some fun. Steve Ditko. Look at that page with the Steve Ditko kind of strange layouts, very like question-ish. You know, I get older and I love Ditko more and more.
Well, like I said,
So
more
weird.
power to him because he didn't hold any of those grudges.
Nice. Daredevil 255. Though I do like that one documentarian who like showed up at his front door and Steve Ditko goes, "I'm not here," and he's like, "But I hear you," and he's like, "I'm not alive." It's good. It's good. I think it's called Searching for Steve Ditko or something like that. Anyway, this is another one from that great Ann Nocenti John. I mean, come on. Look at that opening page. Look how beautifully surreal that is. I know some people don't give John Romita Jr. enough credit anymore, but his late 80s work is unparalleled. Such great stuff. And Ann Nocenti, very underrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick Rucci wants 255.
All right. And Nick, do you also want 256? Look, Typhoid Mary is choking him out. That sounds sexy. All right, there we go. 256 Daredevil. All right. Now, okay. Now we're out of the Daredevil for a little bit, and we are now at Superboy meeting Bonnie and Clyde. There you go. Issue number 149. Somebody really wants to be a know-it-all right now. Clark, I was right. You are Superboy. It's like, baby, we're being shot right now.
What year is that from?
Yeah, he wants 256.
It is from 1968.
Okay, so that was around the time of the Bonnie and Clyde movie.
Yo, surprise, right? Wow. They weren't looking for whatever the new fad was to get in on it. I'm pretty sure Superboy throws a quarter into the Tommy gun. Oh my God, these books are insane. So insane. All right, Superboy. Oh, he's a wolf boy. Yay, Superboy 116. Yeah, he's a furry. Yeah, you got it.
5 minutes, Brendan.
Oh, 5 minutes? Wait. Is it 5 minutes to 8 or is it 5 minutes to our heart out?
Actually, it's 5 minutes to 8.
Oh, then actually we're done. So we're just going to, because we got to be done at like 7:57 or 7:58 or I don't know, some weird thing. Because God forbid anyone's late a couple minutes. So yeah, we're done.
Well, I had a great time.
Zanin, man,
Me too.
this was too much fun. In fact, I'm pretty sure Mike thinks it was too much fun for me. I don't think he feels it worked out the way he really.
We sold plenty of books, Brendan, dude. It's not a big deal.
Henry, thank you very much for upholding my fragile ego. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, here, Atlantis. This is like Saturday Night Live. Here, Henry, why don't you stand up so everyone can see you? We'll all just kind of pile in together. Thank you very much for our musical guest here, Henry. Yeah. Thank you very much for Brendan 2.0. Thank you for Zanin. Thank you for Jason, who had to leave, but we didn't get a chance to say goodbye to him because we're so professional. Yeah. Al will be back next week. So most likely, Mike will feel a lot more comfortable about how this is run, because it's obvious I have no idea what I'm doing and control.
You held it together.
I've jumped a little bit. Anyway, yes, we will be back next week. Do the local show, do the experience. Also, Mike and Al, they're doing their on the Comic Book Shopping Network on Facebook on Monday and Tuesday. Please check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Jacks Comicrypt. You'll get all the times, all that kind of stuff. Anyone who wants to follow our slightly sort of social media, our Instagram at the FJC Paradox. I'm Brendan. That's Zanin. That's Atlantis. Henry's in the back.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
We're Jacks Comicrypt, and this is literally like being at the shop on the weekend. I'll tell you that much. Everyone have a wonderful week. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you again hopefully next week. Peace.